Introduction to Advanced HR. Advanced Human Resource Management moves beyond administrative tasks to focus on strategic contributions to organizational goals. It involves understanding complex business environments and aligning HR initiatives with overall corporate strategy. This advanced approach requires a deep understanding of human capital and its impact on business performance. Professionals in this field are expected to be proactive, analytical, and capable of driving significant change. The curriculum emphasizes critical thinking and problem-solving skills essential for modern HR challenges. It prepares individuals to lead HR functions and influence strategic decisions within an organization. This course will cover various facets of advanced HR, from talent acquisition to global HR practices. The evolution of HR from a purely transactional function to a strategic partner is a key theme throughout this diploma. Modern HR professionals act as consultants, change agents, and employee advocates, balancing diverse stakeholder needs. They are instrumental in fostering a positive organizational culture and ensuring compliance with complex labor laws. Understanding the interplay between human capital and business outcomes is paramount. This introductory section sets the stage for a comprehensive journey into the strategic world of HR. It highlights the importance of continuous learning and adaptation in a rapidly changing global landscape. Strategic Human Resource Management. Strategic Human Resource Management, SHRM, involves developing and implementing HR policies and practices that are aligned with the overall business strategy. This alignment ensures that human capital effectively supports the achievement of organizational objectives. SHRM focuses on long-term planning, anticipating future workforce needs, and proactively addressing potential challenges. It moves HR from a reactive role to a proactive one, where HR initiatives drive competitive advantage. Key components include workforce planning, talent management, performance management, and reward systems. The goal is to create a high-performing culture that fosters innovation and employee engagement. Effective SHRM is crucial for sustainable organizational growth and success in today's dynamic market. The core of SHRM lies in its ability to integrate HR functions with strategic business decisions. This requires HR professionals to possess a deep understanding of the business model, market trends, and financial implications of HR policies. They must be able to translate business objectives into actionable HR strategies. For instance, if a company aims for market expansion, HR would develop strategies for talent acquisition in new regions. SHRM also involves continuous evaluation and adaptation of HR strategies to ensure ongoing alignment with evolving business needs. This iterative process ensures HR remains a vital contributor to organizational success. The strategic involvement of HR extends to fostering a culture that supports innovation, collaboration, and high performance. HR designs reward systems and performance management processes that reinforce desired behaviors and outcomes. They also manage organizational change, guiding employees through transitions and ensuring smooth adaptation to new strategies. By championing diversity, equity, and inclusion, HR helps build a resilient and adaptable workforce capable of navigating complex challenges. This comprehensive involvement makes HR an indispensable partner in achieving long-term organizational success and competitive advantage. Their influence is felt across all levels of the organization. Workforce planning and analytics. Workforce planning is the strategic process of anticipating and meeting an organization's future human capital needs. It involves forecasting demand for employees, assessing the current supply, and identifying gaps. This proactive approach ensures that the organization has the right number of people with the right skills at the right time. Workforce analytics, on the other hand, uses data-driven insights to inform these planning decisions. It involves collecting, analyzing, and reporting on HR data to identify trends, predict future outcomes, and measure the effectiveness of HR initiatives. Together, these practices enable organizations to make informed decisions about hiring, training, and talent deployment. They are critical for maintaining a competitive edge and achieving strategic objectives. The process of workforce planning typically includes several steps: analyzing current workforce capabilities and demographics, forecasting future workforce demand based on business strategy and market trends, forecasting future workforce supply considering internal mobility and external labor markets, identifying gaps between demand and supply, developing action plans to address these gaps, such as recruitment, training, or restructuring. Workforce analytics provides the data backbone for each of these steps, transforming intuition into evidence-based decision-making. This data-driven approach helps optimize resource allocation and improve overall organizational efficiency. It is a continuous cycle of planning, execution, and evaluation. Talent acquisition strategies. Talent acquisition is a strategic, ongoing process of sourcing, attracting, recruiting, and onboarding skilled individuals. It extends beyond traditional recruitment by focusing on long-term workforce planning and employer branding. Effective talent acquisition strategies are crucial for building a strong pipeline of qualified candidates. This involves understanding market trends, leveraging technology, and creating compelling candidate experiences. Organizations must differentiate themselves as employers of choice to attract top talent in competitive markets. A well-defined strategy ensures that the organization can consistently meet its talent needs, supporting both current operations and future growth initiatives. It's about finding not just employees, but future leaders and innovators. Key components of advanced talent acquisition strategies include developing a strong employer brand that resonates with target candidates, utilizing diverse sourcing channels, including social media, professional networks, and AI-driven platforms, implementing robust candidate assessment methods to ensure cultural fit and skill alignment, crafting engaging candidate experiences from initial contact through onboarding, leveraging data analytics to optimize recruitment processes and measure ROI. These elements work together to create a holistic approach to attracting and securing the best talent. The focus is on quality over quantity, ensuring each hire contributes significantly to organizational success. Advanced recruitment and selection. Advanced recruitment and selection techniques go beyond traditional resume screening and interviews to identify the best fit candidates. This involves utilizing sophisticated assessment tools, behavioral interviewing, and predictive analytics. The goal is to reduce bias, improve hiring accuracy, and enhance the overall candidate experience. Modern approaches emphasize competency-based assessments, evaluating candidates' abilities to perform specific job tasks and adapt to organizational culture. Technology plays a significant role, with AI-powered tools assisting in initial screening and matching. These methods aim to predict long-term success and retention, not just immediate job performance. They ensure a more objective and effective hiring process. Key advanced methodologies include behavioral interviewing. asking candidates to describe past situations and their actions to predict future behavior. Situational judgment tests, presenting hypothetical scenarios to assess decision-making and problem-solving skills. Psychometric assessments, evaluating personality traits, cognitive abilities, and aptitudes relevant to the role. Assessment centers, comprehensive evaluations involving multiple exercises, simulations, and interviews over an extended period. These techniques provide a more holistic view of a candidate's potential, reducing reliance on subjective judgments. They are designed to identify individuals who not only possess the required skills, but also align with the organization's values and long-term vision. Learning and development programs. Learning and development (L&D) programs are crucial for enhancing employee skills, fostering career growth, and ensuring organizational adaptability. These programs go beyond basic training to include continuous learning initiatives, leadership development, and upskilling-reskilling efforts. Effective L&D strategies align with business objectives, addressing current skill gaps, and preparing the workforce for future challenges. They leverage diverse methodologies including e-learning, mentorship, coaching, and experiential learning. The goal is to cultivate a culture of continuous improvement and innovation. Investing in L&D not only boosts employee performance and engagement, but also strengthens the organization's competitive position. It is a strategic imperative for long-term success. Advanced L&D programs often incorporate personalized learning paths and adaptive technologies. They focus on developing both technical competencies and essential soft skills like critical thinking, collaboration, and emotional intelligence. Key elements include needs assessment, identifying specific skill gaps and development priorities, curriculum design, creating engaging and relevant learning content, delivery methods, utilizing blended learning, virtual reality, and micro-learning. Evaluation, measuring the impact of programs on individual and organizational performance. These programs are designed to be flexible and responsive, catering to diverse learning styles and organizational needs. They empower employees to take ownership of their professional growth, leading to a more skilled and motivated workforce. Performance management systems. Performance management systems are designed to align individual employee performance with organizational goals. They involve a continuous cycle of setting objectives, monitoring progress, providing feedback, and evaluating results. Modern systems move away from annual reviews towards ongoing conversations and real-time feedback. The focus is on employee development, coaching, and fostering a culture of high performance. These systems help identify top performers, address underperformance, and ensure fair and equitable treatment. Effective performance management is critical for motivating employees, improving productivity, and achieving strategic objectives. It transforms performance evaluation into a tool for growth and continuous improvement. Key components of an advanced performance management system include goal setting, collaboratively establishing clear, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART objectives, continuous feedback, regular constructive discussions between managers and employees, performance reviews, periodic formal evaluations, often incorporating 360-degree feedback, development planning, creating action plans for skill enhancement and career progression, recognition and rewards, linking performance to compensation, promotions, and other incentives. These elements ensure a holistic approach to managing and developing talent. The system should be transparent, fair, and perceived as valuable by both employees and managers, driving engagement and accountability. Compensation and benefits design. Compensation and benefits design involves creating a total rewards package that attracts, motivates, and retains top talent. This goes beyond base salary to include incentives, health benefits, retirement plans, and other perks. Strategic design aligns with organizational goals, market competitiveness, and legal compliance. It requires a deep understanding of economic factors, industry benchmarks, and employee expectations. The goal is to strike a balance between controlling costs and offering a compelling value proposition to employees. Effective compensation and benefits programs are crucial for employee satisfaction, engagement, and overall organizational performance. They directly impact an organization's ability to compete for talent. Key considerations in designing advanced compensation and benefits programs include: first, market competitiveness, benchmarking against industry standards to ensure attractive offerings; internal equity, ensuring fair pay and benefits across different roles and levels within the organization; legal compliance, adhering to all relevant labor laws and regulations; employee needs, tailoring benefits to meet the diverse needs of the workforce; performance linkage, tying compensation to individual and organizational performance. These elements contribute to a comprehensive and equitable total reward strategy. The design process is iterative, requiring continuous review and adjustment to remain effective and competitive in a changing labor market. Total rewards philosophy. A total rewards philosophy encompasses all aspects of what an employer offers to an employee in exchange for their time, talent, and effort. It extends beyond traditional compensation and benefits to include work-life balance, flexible work arrangements, wellness programs, and generous leave policies, performance and recognition, opportunities for achievement, feedback, and formal/informal recognition, development and career opportunities, training, mentorship, and clear career paths, work environment, a positive culture, supportive leadership, and engaging work. This holistic approach aims to create a compelling employee value proposition that attracts, motivates, and retains a diverse workforce. It recognizes that employees seek more than just financial compensation from their jobs. Developing a robust total rewards philosophy requires understanding the diverse needs and preferences of the workforce. It involves surveying employees, analyzing market trends, and aligning offerings with organizational values. The goal is to create a personalized and flexible package that resonates with different employee segments. For instance, younger employees might prioritize development opportunities, while experienced professionals might value retirement benefits. A well-articulated total rewards philosophy communicates the organization's commitment to its employees' overall well-being and professional growth. This strategic approach fosters higher engagement, lower turnover, and a stronger employer brand in the long run. Employee relations and engagement. Employee relations focuses on managing the relationship between employers and employees to ensure a fair, productive, and harmonious work environment. This includes addressing grievances, resolving disputes, and maintaining open communication channels. Effective employee relations foster trust, reduce conflict, and promote a positive organizational culture. Employee engagement, on the other hand, refers to the emotional commitment an employee has to their organization and its goals. Highly engaged employees are more productive, innovative, and loyal. HR plays a critical role in designing and implementing strategies that enhance both employee relations and engagement. These efforts are foundational to a thriving workplace. Strategies for improving employee relations and engagement include clear communication, establishing transparent policies and regular feedback mechanisms, conflict resolution, providing fair and impartial processes for addressing workplace issues, employee voice, creating channels for employees to share ideas and concerns, recognition programs, acknowledging and rewarding employee contributions, leadership development, training managers to be effective communicators and motivators. These initiatives create an environment where employees feel valued, heard, and motivated to contribute their best. Strong employee relations and high engagement are directly linked to improved business outcomes, including higher productivity and lower turnover. They are essential for organizational resilience. Conflict resolution and mediation. Conflict resolution and mediation are essential HR skills for maintaining a harmonious and productive workplace. Workplace conflicts can arise from various sources, including personality clashes, differing work styles, or resource allocation issues. Effective conflict resolution aims to address these disputes constructively, preventing escalation and minimizing negative impacts on morale and productivity. Mediation involves a neutral third party facilitating communication between disputing parties to help them reach a mutually acceptable solution. HR professionals often serve as mediators or guide employees through formal resolution processes. These skills are vital for fostering a respectful and collaborative environment. They ensure that disagreements are managed fairly and efficiently. The process of conflict resolution typically involves identifying the conflict, understanding the root causes and parties involved, active listening, allowing all parties to express their perspectives without interruption, facilitating dialogue, encouraging open and respectful communication, exploring solutions, brainstorming mutually beneficial outcomes, reaching agreement, documenting the agreed-upon resolution and follow-up actions. Mediation, as a specific technique, emphasizes impartiality and confidentiality, empowering parties to find their own solutions rather than imposing one. HR professionals equipped with these skills can transform potential disruptions into opportunities for improved understanding and stronger working relationships. This proactive approach supports a healthy organizational culture. HR law and employment legislation. HR law and employment legislation form the legal framework governing the employer-employee relationship. This complex body of law covers areas such as hiring, wages, working conditions, discrimination, termination, and workplace safety. Compliance with these laws is not only a legal obligation, but also crucial for maintaining ethical practices and avoiding costly litigation. HR professionals must stay updated on evolving legislation at local, national, and international levels. Ignorance of the law can lead to significant penalties, reputational damage, and decreased employee trust. A thorough understanding of employment law is a cornerstone of responsible HR management. It protects both the organization and its employees. Key areas of employment legislation include anti-discrimination laws, prohibiting discrimination based on protected characteristics like race, gender, age, or religion, wage and hour laws, regulating minimum wage, overtime pay, and working hours, workplace safety and health, ensuring a safe and healthy environment for employees, employee benefits laws, governing health insurance, retirement plans, and family leave, termination and severance, stipulating fair procedures for ending employment relationships. HR professionals are responsible for developing policies and procedures that ensure compliance with these laws. They also advise management on legal risks and best practices, acting as guardians of legal and ethical conduct within the organization. This legal expertise is indispensable for navigating the complexities of modern employment. Diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI). Diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) initiatives are critical for creating a workplace where all individuals feel valued, respected, and have equal opportunities to succeed. Diversity refers to the presence of a wide range of human qualities and attributes within a group. Equity ensures fair treatment, access, opportunity, and advancement for all, while striving to identify and eliminate barriers that have prevented the full participation of some groups. Inclusion focuses on creating an environment where everyone feels welcome, supported, and able to contribute their unique perspectives. DEI is not just a moral imperative, it is a strategic advantage, leading to increased innovation, better decision-making, and improved financial performance. HR plays a central role in championing and embedding DEI principles throughout the organization. Implementing effective DEI strategies involves bias training, educating employees and leaders on unconscious biases, inclusive hiring practices, ensuring diverse candidate pools and objective selection processes, equitable policies, reviewing and adjusting HR policies to remove systemic barriers, employee resource groups, ERGs, supporting affinity groups that foster community and belonging, inclusive leadership, developing leaders who actively promote diversity and inclusion. These efforts create a culture where differences are celebrated and every employee can thrive. DEI is an ongoing journey that requires continuous commitment, measurement, and adaptation to truly transform an organization. It contributes significantly to a positive employer brand and attracts a broader talent pool. Global HR management. Global HR management involves managing human resources across national borders, addressing the unique challenges and opportunities of an international workforce. This includes navigating different legal systems, cultural norms, economic conditions, and political landscapes. Organizations operating globally must adapt their HR strategies to local contexts while maintaining a consistent global vision. Key areas include international talent acquisition, expatriate management, global compensation and benefits, and cross-cultural training. The goal is to build a cohesive and effective global workforce that supports the organization's international objectives. Global HR is complex but essential for multinational corporations. Effective global HR requires cultural intelligence, understanding and adapting to diverse cultural practices and communication styles. Legal acumen, navigating complex and varied international labor laws and regulations. Expatriate management, handling relocation, compensation, and support for employees working abroad. Global talent mobility, managing the movement of talent across different countries. Standardization versus localization. Quote, balancing global HR policies with local adaptations. These considerations ensure that HR practices are effective and compliant in every region where the organization operates. Global HR professionals act as strategic partners, enabling international expansion and fostering a globally competent workforce. Their expertise is crucial for seamless international operations. International HR challenges. Managing human resources on an international scale presents numerous challenges that require sophisticated HR strategies. One significant challenge is navigating the vast differences in labor laws and regulations across countries, which can impact everything from hiring to termination. Cultural differences also pose considerable hurdles, affecting communication styles, leadership expectations, and employee motivation. Economic disparities and political instability in various regions can influence compensation strategies and talent availability. Additionally, managing expatriate assignments, including relocation, cultural adjustment, and repatriation, is inherently complex. These challenges demand a flexible, adaptable, and culturally sensitive approach from global HR professionals. Overcoming them is key to international success. Specific international HR challenges include legal compliance, adhering to diverse and often conflicting labor laws, cultural adaptation, tailoring HR practices to local customs and values, talent mobility, managing visas, permits, and cross-border transfers efficiently, compensation equity, ensuring fair and competitive pay across different economic zones, security and risk management, protecting employees in politically unstable or high-risk regions. Addressing these challenges requires a deep understanding of global dynamics and a proactive approach to risk mitigation. HR professionals must develop strong intercultural communication skills and a robust network of local partners to effectively support international operations. This ensures both compliance and employee well-being. HR Information Systems, HRIS. HR Information Systems, HRIS, are integrated software solutions designed to manage and automate core HR functions. These systems centralize employee data, streamline administrative tasks, and provide valuable insights for strategic decision-making. HRIS typically includes modules for payroll, benefits administration, time and attendance, talent management, and reporting. Implementing an effective HRIS can significantly improve efficiency, reduce manual errors, and enhance data security. It transforms HR from a paper-intensive function to a digital, data-driven operation. Modern HRIS platforms are often cloud-based, offering scalability, accessibility, and continuous updates. They are indispensable tools for contemporary HR management. The benefits of a well-implemented HRIS are numerous. Increased efficiency, automating routine tasks like payroll processing and benefits enrollment. Improved data accuracy, centralizing data reduces inconsistencies and errors. Enhanced reporting and analytics, providing real-time data for informed decision-making. Better employee self-service, empowering employees to manage their own information. Compliance management, assisting with regulatory reporting and legal adherence. Choosing and implementing the right HRIS requires careful planning, including needs assessment, vendor selection, data migration, and user training. HR professionals must understand how to leverage these systems to optimize HR operations and contribute to organizational effectiveness. This technological integration is a hallmark of advanced HR practices. Leveraging HR technology. Leveraging HR technology involves strategically utilizing various digital tools and platforms to enhance HR efficiency and effectiveness. Beyond core HRIS, this includes specialized software for recruitment, applicant tracking systems, learning management, LMS, performance management, and employee engagement. These technologies automate repetitive tasks, provide advanced analytics, and improve the employee experience. The goal is to free up HR professionals to focus on strategic initiatives rather than administrative burdens. By adopting cutting-edge HR tech, organizations can gain a competitive advantage in talent management and operational efficiency. It's about smart application of tools to achieve better HR outcomes. Key ways to leverage HR technology include automating recruitment, using ATS for resume parsing, candidate tracking, and scheduling. Personalizing learning, delivering tailored training content through LMS platforms. Streamlining performance, implementing digital tools for continuous feedback and goal setting. Enhancing employee experience, providing self-service portals and communication ads. Predictive analytics. Using AI to forecast turnover, identify flight risks, and optimize workforce planning. Successful adoption requires careful selection of tools that integrate well, ongoing training for users, and a clear understanding of how technology supports HR strategy. HR leaders must continuously evaluate new technologies to stay ahead in the rapidly evolving digital landscape. Organizational change management. Organizational change management is the systematic approach to transitioning individuals, teams, and organizations from a current state to a desired future state. It addresses the human side of change, ensuring that employees understand, accept, and commit to new initiatives. Major organizational changes, such as mergers, technology implementations, or strategic shifts, can be disruptive if not managed effectively. HR plays a crucial role in facilitating change by communicating its rationale, providing training, and addressing employee concerns. The goal is to minimize resistance, maintain productivity, and ensure a smooth transition. Successful change management is vital for organizational resilience and adaptability. Key principles and steps in organizational change management include communicating the vision, clearly articulating the need for change and its benefits, engaging stakeholders, involving employees at all levels in the change process, providing support, offering training, resources, and emotional support to employees, managing resistance, identifying and addressing reasons for opposition, reinforcing change, celebrating successes, and embedding new behaviors and processes. HR professionals often lead change initiatives, acting as change agents and coaches. They help build leadership capability to sponsor and drive change effectively. By focusing on the human element, HR ensures that organizational changes are not just implemented, but also successfully adopted and sustained, leading to desired outcomes. Leading HR initiatives involves championing and implementing strategic projects that drive organizational success. This requires strong leadership skills, project management expertise, and a deep understanding of business objectives. HR leaders are responsible for identifying opportunities for improvement, developing compelling proposals, and securing buy-in from stakeholders. Initiatives might include implementing a new talent management system, developing a comprehensive DEI strategy, or redesigning compensation structures. Effective leadership ensures that these projects are executed on time, within budget, and achieve their intended impact. It transforms HR from a supportive function to a proactive driver of change and value. Key aspects of leading HR initiatives include strategic alignment, ensuring initiatives directly support business goals; stakeholder management, collaborating with various departments and leadership levels; project planning, defining scope, resources, timelines, and success metrics; communication, keeping all parties informed and engaged throughout the project lifecycle; change management, guiding employees through the adoption of new processes or systems. HR leaders must also be adept at measuring the ROI of their initiatives, demonstrating their value to the organization. This requires a data-driven approach and the ability to articulate complex HR concepts in business terms. Successful HR initiative leadership is a hallmark of advanced HR practice. HR metrics and analytics. HR metrics and analytics involve using data to measure the effectiveness and impact of HR programs and policies. Metrics are specific measurements, such as turnover rate or time to hire, while analytics involves interpreting these metrics to identify trends, predict outcomes, and inform strategic decisions. This data-driven approach allows HR to move beyond anecdotal evidence and demonstrate its value to the business. By tracking key performance indicators, HR can identify areas for improvement, optimize resource allocation, and make more informed talent decisions. It transforms HR into a strategic function that contributes directly to organizational performance. This quantitative approach is fundamental to advanced HR. Common HR metrics and analytical approaches include turnover rate, measuring employee attrition to understand retention challenges; time to hire, assessing recruitment efficiency and candidate experience; cost per hire, evaluating the financial efficiency of talent acquisition; employee engagement scores, gauging employee satisfaction and commitment; training ROI, measuring the return on investment for learning and development programs. Advanced analytics also involve predictive modeling to forecast future workforce needs or identify potential flight risks. HR professionals must develop strong analytical skills, including data collection, interpretation, and visualization, to effectively leverage these tools. This enables them to provide actionable insights to business leaders. Data-driven HR decisions. Data-driven HR decisions involve using insights derived from HR metrics and analytics to inform strategic choices. This approach moves away from intuition or anecdotal evidence towards objective, quantifiable information. By analyzing trends in recruitment, performance, engagement, and retention data, HR can identify root causes of issues and develop evidence-based solutions. For example, if turnover data reveals a pattern among new hires, HR can implement targeted onboarding improvements. This systematic use of data enhances the credibility of HR and ensures that initiatives are impactful and aligned with business objectives. It transforms HR into a strategic partner capable of demonstrating tangible value. The process of making data-driven HR decisions typically includes defining the problem, clearly articulating the business question to be answered; collecting relevant data, gathering accurate and comprehensive HR data; analyzing data, using statistical tools and analytical techniques to uncover insights; interpreting results, translating data findings into actionable recommendations; implementing and monitoring, putting solutions into practice and tracking their effectiveness. This iterative cycle ensures continuous improvement and optimization of HR strategies. HR professionals need to develop strong data literacy, critical thinking, and communication skills to effectively translate data into compelling business cases. This capability is essential for advanced HR leadership. Ethical considerations in HR. Ethical considerations are paramount in human resource management, guiding decisions related to fairness, privacy, respect, and integrity. HR professionals frequently encounter dilemmas involving employee data, hiring practices, performance evaluations, and conflict resolution. Upholding ethical standards is crucial for building trust, maintaining a positive organizational culture, and ensuring legal compliance. Unethical practices can lead to reputational damage, legal action, and decreased employee morale. HR professionals must adhere to a strong code of ethics, acting as guardians of fairness and justice within the workplace. This commitment to ethics is a fundamental aspect of responsible HR leadership. Key ethical challenges and principles in HR include confidentiality, protecting sensitive employee information and data privacy; fairness and equity, ensuring unbiased treatment in all HR processes, from recruitment to promotion; transparency, communicating policies and decisions openly and honestly; conflict of interest, avoiding situations where personal interests could compromise professional judgment; respect for dignity, treating all employees with respect and fostering an inclusive environment. HR professionals are often entrusted with significant power and influence over employees' careers and well-being. Therefore, maintaining the highest ethical standards is not just a best practice, but a professional imperative. They must navigate complex situations with integrity, always prioritizing the well-being of employees and the organization. Building HR business partner capabilities. Building HR business partner (HRBP) capabilities involves developing HR professionals who can act as strategic advisors to business leaders. HRBPs deeply understand the business unit's objectives, challenges, and talent needs, translating them into effective HR solutions. This role requires strong business acumen, consulting skills, and the ability to influence without direct authority. HRBPs move beyond transactional HR tasks to focus on strategic workforce planning, talent development, and organizational effectiveness. They are embedded within business units, providing tailored HR support and driving strategic initiatives. Developing these capabilities is crucial for HR to become a true strategic partner. Key skills and competencies for effective HRBPs include business acumen, understanding financial performance, market dynamics, and operational processes; consulting skills, diagnosing problems, offering solutions, and influencing stakeholders; strategic thinking, aligning HR initiatives with broader business objectives; data literacy, using HR metrics and analytics to inform decisions and demonstrate impact; change management, guiding business units through organizational transitions. Developing these capabilities often involves specialized training, mentorship, and opportunities for cross-functional experience. HR leaders must invest in developing their teams to fulfill this critical strategic role. The HRBP model is central to modern, advanced HR practices, ensuring HR's direct contribution to business success. Future trends in HR. The field of human resources is continuously evolving, driven by technological advancements, changing workforce demographics, and shifting global dynamics. Future trends in HR include the increased adoption of artificial intelligence and machine learning for tasks like recruitment and performance analysis. The rise of the gig economy and remote work models will necessitate more flexible HR policies and benefit structures. Furthermore, a greater emphasis on employee well-being, mental health, and personalized employee experiences is emerging. HR professionals must stay agile and proactive, continuously adapting their strategies to these evolving trends. Understanding these shifts is crucial for future-proofing HR functions. Key future trends shaping HR include AI and automation, leveraging AI for recruitment, onboarding, and data analytics; hybrid work models, managing a blend of remote and in-office employees; skills-based hiring, focusing on competencies rather than traditional qualifications. Employee well-being, prioritizing mental, physical, and financial health programs. Personalized employee experience, tailoring HR services and development paths to individual needs. These trends highlight a shift towards a more human-centric, technology-enabled, and adaptable HR function. HR leaders will need to embrace continuous learning, innovation, and strategic foresight to navigate these changes successfully. The future of HR is dynamic and exciting, demanding new skills and approaches. Capstone Strategic HR Project. The Capstone Strategic HR Project is the culminating experience of the Advanced Diploma, requiring learners to apply all acquired knowledge and skills to a real-world HR challenge. This project involves identifying a strategic HR problem within an organization, conducting thorough research and analysis, and developing a comprehensive, actionable solution. It demonstrates the learner's ability to think critically, solve complex problems, and contribute strategically to business objectives. The project typically includes a detailed proposal, implementation plan, and evaluation framework. It serves as a practical showcase of advanced HR competencies, preparing individuals for leadership roles. This hands-on experience is invaluable for career progression. Key stages of the Capstone project include problem identification, defining a relevant and impactful HR challenge, literature review and research, gathering relevant theories, best practices, and data, analysis and solution development, crafting a strategic and feasible HR intervention, implementation plan, outlining steps, resources, timelines, and metrics for success, presentation and defense, articulating the project's value and defending its methodology to stakeholders. The project encourages independent thinking, collaboration, and effective communication. It provides an opportunity to integrate various HR disciplines, from workforce planning to analytics and change management. Successful completion of the Capstone project signifies readiness to lead complex HR initiatives and drive strategic value within any organization.